Did you guys know that the US and Canada alone already account for 31.5 tons of hair waste per day? That's quite a bit of hair waste if you really think about it. I don't know about you, but I think that's like wasted potential.
Let's talk about the worth of hair. We all go to the barber and get haircuts, but eventually everything gets tossed away. We find hair waste to be a valuable resource to implement into our daily lives, hopefully replacing animal based products. But the main problem comes forward with us not being comfortable with using human hair. Even though most of us own wool sweaters, leather jackets that are made from animal hair or skin, we can see this from the interviews we conducted.
The first question is, do you use any animal-based products, like that are not food?
I own like a leather jacket.
Leather jacket?
Yes, yes. Definitely wool. The sweater is wool, for example.
Why do we use hair? We are used to people wearing fur, but when it comes to human hair, we don't want to use it. Where does this feeling come from? We did research about matter out of place. Mary Douglas wrote Purity in Danger. She tells the following things. Dirt is contextual. As humans, we understand the world by dividing it in binary categories. It's dirt when it doesn't belong on a certain place. Let's link it to our project. When hair is on our head, it's normal and it's in its right category. But when a strand falls off your head and it's between your sandwich, we find it gross. Through rites of passage, you can shift it to a different category. This can be done, for example, through tradition. When we succeed to do that, which will take time, we can learn to see the waste of the hair differently and see its true potential.
We decided to change the category of hair waste by turning it into keratin.
It was clear that we needed a lot of hair for this project, so for the sake of science, I got my own hair. And I collected 2 garbage bags of hair from the hairdresser.
To start our experiment, we met up with the expert who could help us best, Professor Volkert, to extract keratin from Pom's hair. We started with 10 grams of hair, then we cut it up into small pieces to make it dissolve faster and easier. We used 100 milliliter of natrium hydroxide and 52 milliliter of EDTA. Then we put it on 40 degrees Celsius with a magnetic stirrer, mixing it continuously and heating it for 2 hours. After that, we had to neutralize the solution with acid and started the extraction process with adding acetone and filtering out the keratin. We wanted to get an expert opinion about our experiment and concept, so we conducted a small interview with Professor Volkert.
Today we're here with Professor Volkert, an expert in physics and chemistry, also a core part of our project. And today we're going to be asking a few questions regarding our project. So to get started, what was your initial reaction when we first brought this project to you? What did you think?
A sort of surprise. Yeah, what happens now? No idea what could happen. So then it is fun for me. Yeah.
And now that we have conducted it, what do you think is like the potential?
It's just some reactions and some time, but it's easy to do if you know what you have to do.
Yeah.
Different. So if you can make something out of that keratin, it has a potential. The way like recycling, you have the old hairs, you get the keratin. So then you must make a product with the leftover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Very much. Because a big part of our project is also like tackling grossness and seeing why people think that it's gross, like when a hair is on the table compared to when it's in your food or in your head, because
Yeah.
very much varies from context. So another question we have for you is, how do you describe growth, like for you?
Yeah, it's very simple. It's positive. The other way around is if you think you know how the world is, then it's very stupid for yourself, because every day there's to learn. Everything can be changed. In a way the world is not stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are not stable as well, quite sure. So better get used to it and try to go on every day, and try to find the new things every day, I think.
Yeah.
We need to talk about consent. when we're handling human hair, there's the bright side that us humans can actually consent because we know what we're doing. Sadly, animals can't do this, which is the current problem we have with using leather and wool, where, we're just taking it, we're kind of overexploiting them. The same way that the animal industry evolved into being as it is right now, we don't want this to happen to humans. We don't want to just be taking people's hair without their consent. The whole idea that we have here is to use hair like as a waste. Hair from like hairdressers or hair that you as yourself, when you cut it, you can just bring it somewhere and then there's a further life for it. It's not really about starting a whole market on taking people's hair.
After our first big success of extracting keratin from human hair, we can now think of the possibilities. But of course, we are still at the beginning phase of our research, so we also found out that the keratin can be a little bit different depending on the quality of the hair. Different quality also means different potential, just like other sources where we extract keratin from nails, or other end products where we can replace animal-based keratin with human hair-based keratin, with products such as a brush or a shampoo, which normally contains keratin. And this way we can extract from the hair and give back to the hair.